How's everybody doing? The Finner PSVR here. In this video, I'm going to be bringing the news to you that PlayStation VR 2 games, at least some of them, and most of them at launch, are available for pre-order in the store right now. I'm on the PlayStation mobile app, and I'm going to show you the PSVR 2 games that you can pre-order right now, and some are even on PlayStation Plus discount. So, I'm in the store now. Scroll on down to the PSVR 2 section. Wham. You can do this on your PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4 as well. Well, not PS4, but you can do this on the PlayStation 5. And you can possibly look at it on the PS4. I'm not sure about the PS4 Pro or PS4 version if you're buying it, because this is only going to be for PlayStation VR 2 on the PlayStation 5, unless you buy it and then you get a PS5 and whatnot. But starting off with Horizon Call of the Mountain. This is the bundle that I got, so this is going to come packed in with my PSVR 2 once it arrives. Hopefully, when the PlayStation VR 2 launches, you can see right now it's $60. But if you order Horizon Call of the Mountain PSVR bundle, you will actually save on the price. You'll save like $10 or $20, I think they said. But overall, you're going to save on the price of buying it, in the bundle than you would if you were to pay it, or as of now, for $60 in the store. The premium games that we play right now are normally $40 max. So there are some price hikes in these VR games. But I understand the fact that, you're going to get haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, head haptics, OLED screen, 4K. So even though the prices have gone up in games, it's understandable because of what the game is going to bring in the headset, graphically and, also physically. But one player, PS5 version, PlayStation VR 2 required, PSVR 2 center controller required, VR playstyles, you can play sitting, standing, or room scale. PlayStation VR 2 headset vibration optional, which means there will be head haptics available, but you can turn that off. Same with the PSVR 2 sense controller vibration optional. You're able to turn that off or turn it on. And PSVR 2 sense controller trigger effect optional, which is going to be the, triggers. If you pull in a bow, you don't have to have that effect. Supported VR playstyles. There are 3 VR playstyles. Some games and apps require larger play areas depending on the supported VR playstyles. Room scale requires a minimum play area of 6 foot 7 inches by 6 foot 7 inches. Within each, the player can move freely. Please make sure you have enough physical space before purchasing any that exclusively requires the room scale VR playstyle, as without the required play area, the game or experience will not start. Sitting requires a minimum play area of 3 foot 4 inches by 3 foot 4 inches within which the player is sitting. Make sure you have enough space to move your arms freely if required. Standing requires a minimum play area of 3 foot 4 by 13 by 3 foot 4 inch within which the player is standing. Make sure you have enough space to move your arms freely. And I guess we'll look at these.
Redemption is still possible, Reyes. Climb the mountain. Find out why the machines are attacking. Do that, and you shall be a free man. Now, it is time to climb into the light.
PlayStation.
Hopefully that was not loud on your end. I'm not sure. Dang, my volume is all the way up. Let's bring it down a bit. This game looks really beautiful. People that played it at the Tokyo Game Show was blown away by it, by the visual fidelity of the game, the gameplay. Only thing is that you don't have free movement when you're facing a ball, such as like in this part of the game, I've heard. PlayStation VR 2 isn't for use by children under age 12. PlayStation VR 2 is required to play the PS5 version of this game. VR games may cause some players to experience motion sickness. Hopefully not. Hopefully they fix that. A minimum play area of 2M by 2M, 6'7" by 6'7" is required to experience room scale PlayStation VR 2 games. Conquer colossal peaks, overcome fearsome machines, and uncover a hidden danger to the world of Horizon as you answer the call of the mountain in an immersive new adventure for PlayStation VR 2. Play from a new perspective, experiencing sensations of height and wonder as you take in stunning vistas across the Karja and Nora homelands through the eyes of new character Ross. I think I said that right. View the breathtaking natural world of Horizon in 360 degrees and interact with your surroundings using two PlayStation VR 2 Sense controllers. Enjoy immersive action, use intuitive movements to climb mountains, hunt machines, shoot your bow, and craft items from raw materials. Brave a new adventure, enter a living, breathing world of dangerous machines, tribal lore, exciting quests, and new and returning characters. Share the experience. Feel the adrenaline rush in a riverboat ride filled with surprises that offers a chance to show off PSVR 2 to your friends and family. Having the fact that this will be the game that comes packed in with my PSVR, this will be the first game that I play and stream for the channel. So make sure you like and subscribe. There are no add-ons. And it is, $60. You have the option to pre-order right now. So Star Wars Enhanced. Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge Enhanced Edition. I'm going to kick off by saying the person at IGN who reviewed PlayStation VR 2, his name was Bo. I don't remember what his last name was. I remember his first name. He actually said this game is on Quest, and it looks amazing in PlayStation VR 2. Just the way the game plays, how it looks, and overall, just the feel and look of the game, how smooth the game is on the PlayStation VR 2 was better than the Quest. I'm not sure what the price is for the Quest, but for PSVR 2, as you can see, it's $49.99, which is $50. As we all know, PSVR 2 is a premium headset, so it looks like we're going to be playing premium prices. There are no add-ons. But Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy Edge Enhanced Edition, $50. Offline play enabled. One player. You can look through that. Same thing as before. Same thing as with Call of the Mountain. There are some optional things, but I want the full effect, so all that will be turned on. Room scale setting, same thing as before. Here's some pictures. This also looks crisp and clean. Looks like a good game. Me personally, I have not been interested in Star Wars games, but I'm really interested in this. I will have this at launch. This looks really good. And shit, set me up for some other Star Wars games that I've missed out on. Pre-order now. As a droid repair technician who crash lands on Batuu, take on missions in the Batuu wilds, face off against the Guovian Death Gang, infiltrate a First Order facility, and travel to other areas in the galaxy in your own unforgettable Star Wars story. The adventure continues in the cantina by unlocking 3 of Cecil Slack's legendary tales. By completing his special missions, you'll travel to other areas and even planets in the galaxy, become a Jedi in the Temple of Darkness, train with your Padawan in the Sacred Garden, or even take on the bounty as assassin droid IG-88 in the Bounty of Boggs Triff. Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy Edge Enhanced Edition lets you become the hero of your own thrilling adventure, allowing you to play your way with different difficulty levels, combat weapons, and within immersive tales that show how the actions of one person can change the galaxy. Very interesting story. Very interesting game. Cannot wait to play this. But this is for $50. The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. Chapters 2. Crazy thing about this is it's $40. There's also different versions. As you can see, you can get the remastered versions, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 Deluxe Edition. If you go to like the little three dots in the store, go to different options, you're able to get that. Or you can just buy Saints and Sinners Chapter 2 if you want. Or you can get the game bundle or the Payback Edition. I don't even know what that is. You get the base game, which is Saints and Sinners Chapter 2, along with some other stuff. The Blessings Weapon Recipe, Fat Tuesday Weapon Recipe, Demon Store Self, collectible postcards. Me personally, I love Saints and Sinners, one of the best games on PSVR. I will probably get the Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 Deluxe Edition. But the Deluxe Edition is $62.49. Base game is $39.99, and the Payback Edition is $50 or $49.99. PlayStation VR 2 headset vibration required. You can't turn it off. Seems like PSVR 2 sense control is required. Sense control vibration. Haptic feedback. PSVR 2 sense controller trigger effect optional. Adaptive triggers. But same thing, room scale, sitting, standing. You know, all these games are going to have room scale. Newest feature for PSVR 2. Pre-order now to get this unique digital content, The Chosen. Your tour through undead New Orleans continues in this new chapter to the tour story and the Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, haunted by the seemingly unstoppable Axeman and facing off against the tower's latest push for total dominance. Discover what connects these new threats together before it's too late. New faces, places, weapons, and gear all await you on your journey to find I messed that up. New faces, places, weapons, and gear all await you on your journey to a final showdown for the city's fate. Do you have what it takes to survive it all? Yes, I do. Battle against a terrifying new foe determined to chop you to bits. Fight with all you got or run for your life. Explore new locals throughout New Orleans with all the loot, quests, and all the walkers you could hope for. Explore the city during the night. More loot, more undead, and more opportunities for adventure on every single map. Help or hinder the exiles, a new faction rejected by the tower and refusing to join the reclaimed can offer you incredible rewards if you take on their daunting task or find a way to take their resources by force. This is going to be sweet. I feel like The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners Retribution Chapter 2 is going to be a more violent game than Chapter 1 was. I feel like Chapter 1 was more of a like kind of cartoony type game. This is literally going to take full effect, I feel like, on like survival of, killing zombies, almost like the Last of Us. I feel like this is going to be the closest thing we get as to The Last of Us of a VR game, PSVR 2 game. But this is going to look good. I look forward to playing this again and playing Chapter 1. They don't have no trailer. Oh, they do. Let's check it out.
You, of all people, have the audacity to question me? You, who emerged from the putrid waters of the bayou to plunder our righteous gains and cut our throats like a demon in the night. What have you done to ensure the future of this forsaken city? You, who have brought nothing but chaos. When death was swallowing this city whole, it was I who resurrected it. It was I who shined as a beacon of hope for all. Tower cries out for blood, and I vow to spill it. When the bells ring, the song they sing will be righteous. Welcome home, tourist.
So it said 2022. I think this game is coming to PlayStation VR 1 before it comes to PSVR 2. That would be great if it does. The fact that we're getting Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, the option to buy that is pretty nice. The fact that if this is coming to PSVR 1 first, I just can't imagine what that chainsaw vibration feel is going to be like in the Sense controllers when you're like cutting through stuff, like through the bones and everything. Man. So, yep. On to the next one. Firewall Ultra. I'm very excited for this game. I'm a huge fan of the first Firewall 0 Hour that came out for the PSVR 1. Got the Platinum Trophy, spent over dang on 1,100 hours in the game, completing the daily task, upgrading my weapons, making new friends, overall having a good time. Most of my channel covers, like the playlist that I have, if you go to my playlist, most videos on my channel is me capturing footage in game of Firewall 0 Hour. But Firewall Ultra is coming. And as you can see, that picture, that fine print at the bottom, says captured from game engine in development. But it looks good. I'm not sure if you've seen the trailer. I bet you're gonna watch it again. Let me move this up here.
Raven here. You want to be a contractor? According to your reputation, you have the right skills for the job. If you're interested, the risk is high, but so is the reward. We have multiple contracts, from solo intel gathering to team strike force operations. Locations are hot, and you were never there. If you're compromised, you're on your own. Are you ready?
PlayStation.
Capture from game engine in development. So that means this picture is literally captured from PSVR 2. Captured from game engine in development. And as you can see, this is going to use full effect every dang one feature in PSVR 2. First-person shooter, enlist as an elite contractor and squad up for PvP and PvE multiplayer missions in this tactical first-person shooter developed by First Contact Entertainment from PlayStation PlayStation VR 2. That's all it's saying. It's not very much. I'm hoping this is a launch title, man. If this is a launch title, that'll be amazing. Because this game has a huge fan base on the PlayStation VR 1. Still going strong in multiplayer. I think it was August 28th, August 26th. It was one of those days, 2018, that it came out. And it's still going strong to this day. 4 years later. Going on 5. But not saying what this price will be. It'll probably be around the $40, $50 range as well. I wouldn't be surprised if it is the price of like a Call It a Mountain or a Switchback VR, maybe. But let's move on. Or maybe even a Saints and Sinners. Demio, not familiar with this game. Resolution Games, no add-ons. It is available for pre-order, and it's available on the day that PSVR 2 comes out, February 22nd, 2023. And if you buy this right now, before 12 a.m., launch day of February 22nd, you can get a couple dollars off. So PlayStation Plus special, $31.99. The regular price, $39.99, $40. Online play option is optional. One player for network players. PlayStation VR 2 optional. PlayStation VR 2 optional. So you can probably play this with your TV as well if you don't want to be in VR. Maybe it says PlayStation VR 2 optional. PlayStation VR 2 headset vibration optional. PSVR 2 sense controllers optional. PlayStation VR 2 sense controller vibration optional. Scale as well. Let's look at it.
Ready for battle. Let all monsters beware. My aim is true. Taste my steel.
I call lightning!
Bullseye. Back to the abyss.
Let them deal with that!
You will be destroyed.
I summon fire!
Not my type of game, but I think if I play this, I would like it. It's kind of interesting. I'm not familiar with games like this, but I love multiplayer games where you're able to communicate and socialize with other players. All right. Adventurers, it's time to unite. A dark force has taken over the underworld in the RPG dungeon crawler Demio, and it's a world you're not likely to survive alone. Demio is a cross-platform competitive adventure for up to 4 players that recreates all the magic and camaraderie there you go, of gathering around a tabletop with friends to do battle against the forces of evil. Assume the role of the eagle-eyed hunter, mystical sorcerer, deadly assassin, or protective guardian, melodic lord, or powerful warlock, but choose your heroes wisely in this cooperative adventure. For once players have accepted their quest, they must work together to vanquish the unholy force that corrupts everything, or die trying. Gamera is a place of contrast consisting of 8 provinces stretching across mountains, forests, caves, and oceans. It holds the beauty of a sunset over a meadow where chirp bunnies and brins feed their younglings, or perhaps a wedding taking place in the village of Torp. At the same time, there's also an ugly side. Maybe a reaver drags you down below in a murky river, or a Vilther attacking you as you explore the ruins of Castle Hollowmark. One might state that Gamera is an ancient coin with 2 sides, one light and one dark. Gathering your best friends for a night of casting spells, rolling dice, and moving miniatures are some of your fondest memories. And now you can have the same experience with players from anywhere in the world. Demio recreates all the fun of tabletop dungeon crawling in the digital space by connecting players for table talk, treasure hunts, and plenty of turn-based action with infinite replayability. Dang, it's a lot for this. It is a lot for this detailed description of the game. Demio has an extensive content map plan to ensure adventurers have a steady supply of new stories, settings, and villains to contend with. It's dangerous to go alone. Grab your friends and assemble a party, because plumbing the depths of Demio requires strategy, cunning, and teamwork. Every character has their own unique approach to managing magic and monsters, and they'll need to work together if they want to survive. Take the mantle of the hunter, sorcerer, assassin, guardian, bard, or warlock all with their own unique abilities and skills, and use them wisely if you are ever to vanquish the darkness that is Rakarn and Alfark. Construct a deck from more than 60 unique cards to deal damage, cast spells, and heal your party as you battle your way through the world of Demio together. Unlock new cards and abilities for your class as you build your hero for conquest and glory. Our story originated inside the Elven necropolis, but that was just a mere overture. Following the first Demio adventure, the Black Sarcophagus players have already explored the realm of the Rat King and roots of evil. And with our latest adventure, Curse of the Serpent Lord, they'll venture into Ronth Desert for the first time and meet Demio's newest player, or playable character, Oana, Warlock of the Ancients. Join your fellow adventurers and heroes, hang out a social space where players can meet and share their stories of treacherous quests and tantalizing encounters. Come together with new friends to start your next Demio adventure together, or pile around as you play archery and arcade minigames, paint miniatures, learn tips, listen to cassettes on the boombox, customize your avatar, and more. And it sounds like there's going to be a lot in this game. This is the first cross-platform game that has been brought to my attention for PSVR 2. So it sounds like you're going to get a lot for $40 or $32. This is Demio Resolution Games. Ooh, that was a lot. On to the next one, Cities VR Enhanced Edition, made by Fast Travel Games. No add-ons. This also has a PlayStation Plus sale, save 10%. It's a $29.99 dollar game, $30 game, or you can pay $26.99 with PS Plus. Not my type of game, but it looks alright. PlayStation VR 2 required. PlayStation VR 2 sense controls required. VR playstyles, sitting, standing. There's no room scale. Be the Mayor in Cities VR, the ultimate VR city building and management simulator. Design neighborhoods, construct buildings, direct the flow of traffic, all while you handle economics, emergency services, and more. Step inside this VR adaptation of the leading city builder, Cities Skylines. Build and manage your ideal city. Control every aspect of city planning, from construction to utilizing or to utility planning. I cannot read. And provide healthcare, education, and more to your population. From cozy suburbs to massive metropolis, only your imagination is the limit. And an immersive and scenic simulator. Cities VR allows for an unparalleled level of presence, immersion, and hands-on gameplay. See your skyline rise from the expansion's bird's eye view, or watch your city come alive from the streets. Oh my gosh, what the heck is wrong with me? The definitive city building VR game. I think I'm trying to read too fast. Cities VR is both a great entry point to the franchise and a compelling new experience for cities, skylines, veterans, presence, and tactile feedback, and a palette of tools at your fingertips makes for an easy-to-use control system. Cities VR. $26.99 if you got PS Plus. $29.99 if you don't. Or if you wait till PSVR 2 launches. Cosmonia's High PS Plus sale, $23.99. Overall, $29.99. Made by Alchemy Labs. Same people who bought you Vacation Simulator and Job Simulator. VR2 headset vibration required. PSVR 2 sense controllers required. PSVR 2 sense controller vibration required. All that's required to play. I think it says require optional. It gives you the option to turn it off, but if not, it's required. You don't have to deal with it. Looks like a very colorful game on that OLED screen. This game looks pretty good. It should look beautiful with the OLED screen. Pre-order today and experience Cosmonia's High on day one on PSVR 2. From the creators of award-winning titles Job Simulator and Vacation Simulator comes an original creation for the books, the comically catastrophic Cosmonia's High. Welcome to Cosmonia's High, an alien high school that's definitely completely free of malfunctions. At the crash landing into a memorable first day, you'll unlock powers, explore the halls, and discover the source of malfunctions to save the school from cosmic chaos. Powerful world. Enjoy the vibrant world of Cosmonia's High with 4K rendering at 90 frames per second. Experience VR like never before with improved controller and head mount display, which stands for HMD haptics. Basically, head haptics. Living characters. Experience the latest level of VR interaction with dynamic characters that respond to natural gestures. Fully immersive. Sony's audio Spatializer enables players to go deeper into the game as sounds flow all around you, adding atmosphere to your experience. Unprecedented exploration. Interact with other aliens and unlock powers to engage and seamlessly explore the world around you. This looks pretty good. I'm going to get this too. Cosmonia's High. There's a trailer as well. I don't know why they didn't put it in here like the others did. But there is also a trailer for that if you want to check that out. Zenith the Last City. This just came up here. But if you have the Zenith PSVR version, you're going to get this for free at launch. And it just said it was $29.99. But you see, for me, I have Zenith purchased. Zenith Last City. Is this not a free update? I don't know. I thought this was supposed to be free. I thought it was a free update. Well, $29.99. Just for the sake of this, let's go back. Zenith Last City. Yeah, it should be a free update. It says right here, you already own another edition, playable on PS5 only. But there's still time. Maybe they'll fix it. But right now, it's $29.99. PS Plus required for online play. It's an open world MMO. And game purchase optional. Online play required. Supports up to 99 online players with PS Plus. I love this game when it came out for the PlayStation VR 1. I got to go back and, visit it and beat it. I reached a high level. I think it's level 50 you get before you're maxed out. I believe I'm at level 43. So I played this a lot. Just got caught up in other VR games and haven't got a chance to go back to it because I've been distracted with my other PSVR games. But definitely want to get this. It should be free. Right now it's not. Just give it some more time. Maybe they'll send out a free update or something when it launches. But PSVR 2 required. PSVR 2 sense controls required. VR playstyle, sitting, standing, room scale. PSVR 2 headset vibration optional. PSVR 2 sense controller vibration optional. PSVR 2 sense controller trigger effect optional. So I know this is going to look good. Any open world or any game that has bright, vibrant colors as of this or Cosmonia's High is going to look good in the PSVR 2 headset because of the OLED screen and HDR. But this looks really good. They did a lot of updates and what the characters look like. They look more vibrant, look more lifelike. And PSVR, 1, it didn't really look as good as it does now. I mean, it was okay, but now they have more detail to them and their facial expressions and animations. But pre-order now to get a cute T-type Be dingo bow creature that you can summon, show off, and play with you on your journey. Endless adventure awaits in Zenith, an exhilarating open world VR MMO. All world crawls with monsters that have been empowered by a dark and mysterious god, but glory and treasures await those brave enough to unveil Zenith's mysteries. Experience action-packed combat as you battle monsters that know how to dodge your blows and respond with ferocity. Forge alliances and guilds, join epic raids and world events, and blaze a path to become the most powerful agent Zenith has ever known. I'm still trying to see if I said that word right. Dodge your blows and respond with ferocity. Is it ferocity? Features: an ever-expanding, massive open world where players find true freedom to walk, climb, or fly, or even zipline anywhere. Discover a deep combat system that takes both time and practice to master. Shoot, swing, and cash your way to glory. Synthesize powerful items using the spoils of battle and enhance them to become a legendary agent. Rediscover the joy of cooking. Learn delicious recipes, gather ingredients, and share them with your friends. I think the only thing I was able to make was a cookie when I on PSVR. Rediscover the joy of cooking. Learn delicious recipes, gather ingredients, and share them with your friends. Play together. Start your own guild with your friends and rise to prominence. Or join an established guild to conquer Zenith's greatest challenges, including epic boss battles, public events, and dungeons. Master abilities and roles to match your unique playstyle. Defend as a mage or heal as a blade master. Constantly equip and level up new abilities to find fresh new ways of playing. In addition, on PS5 consoles, PlayStation camera adapter for PS camera is required. Oh man, I thought they were going to talk about something I get it for free or something like that. But Zenith Last City, $30. Like I said, it should, be a free update for people who already have the game, such as myself. But we'll see what's going to happen. The Light Brigade. I'm very interested in this. This game reminds me of Super Hot VR. I think it's a roguelike game, a roguelike shooting game. But the Light Brigade, Funktronic Labs, $21.24 at launch. So original price is around $25, $24.99. PSVR 2 required. PSVR 6 controls required. Sitting standard room scale. PSVR 2 headset vibration optional. PSVR 2 sense controller vibration optional. PSVR 2 sense controller trigger effect optional. This is what it looks like. Looks good. With that OLED screen, you're going to have the brightest brights and the blackest blacks. Normally in black scenes without OLED screen, it's kind of gray. You get true blacks with the headset. I believe this is going to look good. The world remains in eternal darkness, and only you can bring the dawn. Enlist in the ranks of the Light Brigade, humanity's last line of defense, and journey through procedurally generated battlegrounds as many times as it takes to free the souls of the fallen trapped within. Strategically take down relentless enemies with immersive physics-based gunplay in this atmospheric roguelike shooter. Unlock new weapons, spells, and classes in your attempt to restore light to the world. This also has a trailer. Tentacular. Want to get this as well. I think I'm going to get all of the games, to be honest. I really want to. Got a lot of time to save up and buy all the games that I want before they come out. Tentacular Devolver Digital, $22.49. PS Plus price, or $24.99. Base price. No add-ons. PSVR 2 required. PSVR 2 sense controls required. You can play sitting, standing, room scale. PSVR 2 headset vibration optional. The sense controller's vibration optional, and the sense controller trigger is optional. The trigger effect is optional. Guess we'll take a look at this.
Welcome to the island of La Calma, a docile place that harbors one of the most rare forms of life on our beautiful planet. A creature the islanders call the monster.
Pistol,
The fearful asymmetry of the purple appendages hides an incomprehensible strength. Yet in the monster there is a sense of something else. Pleasure in the joy of glorious physics.
It's like a fun game.
Not all here fear the monster. Many have befriended the creature. Friendship, it seems, is possible even between the most unlikely of organisms. Perhaps we deem things monstrous because they remind us of the monstrous parts of ourselves. This tentacular island shows us how much common ground all living things share. We all seek a greater understanding of our world and of where we come from.
Another launch title. Ever felt like a squid out of water? Tentacular plunges you into the ocean-dwelling hunk of a gigantic, kind-hearted, tentacled beast trying to figure out its place in the world. Raised among humans on the bustling and eccentric island of La Calma, the time has finally come to unravel the secrets of your mysterious origin while working as the world's strongest handyman. Help your human friends to research a strange and incredibly powerful energy source through a colossal collection of action-based activities and construction puzzles, using your titanic tentacles to aid your quest for answers and unlock elements for your very own playground in the creative sandbox mode. Tactile tentacles, get a grip on things, while fully physics-based tentacles complete with octo-grade suckers. Titanic task. Apply lateral thinking and giant limbs to 50-plus puzzle and action levels, building huge structures and contraptions. Colossal constructions. Cultivate your creative side in a constantly expanding construction sandbox. Tentacular. For more, I know it's a long video. Thank you all for sticking with me. I'm just trying to make sure I get all the information out. Hello Neighbor. Search and Rescue. Tiny Built Games. No add-ons. Available at launch as well. $26.99 for PS Plus. $29.99 original price. PSVR 2 is required. PSVR 2 sense control is required. VR playstyle. You gotta play standing, no room scale. PlayStation VR 2 headset vibration optional. PSVR 2 controller vibration optional. PSVR 2 sense controller trigger effect optional. This looks good too. This game reminds me of a movie that I seen when I was younger. The movie was called Monsters House. But this game looks fun as well. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. All these games look good though from these screenshots. Looks crisp and clear. Hello Neighbor. Search and Rescue is a groundbreaking VR horror puzzle game where you sneak into your creepy neighbor's house to save your friend. Multiple playable characters. Switch between characters to outsmart the AI. Each unique character has their own key items and skills. Switch between the perspectives of the rescue squad team members at will, solving puzzles and avoiding the neighbor as you attempt to reach the creepy basement. Environmental puzzles require creative solutions. You will have to increasingly use your wits to find alternate solutions to a dynamic range of puzzles and challenging environmental obstacles. Many puzzles that may seem unsolvable at first glance require you to use the perspectives of multiple characters in conjunction to overcome them. Non-linear exploration. Use your own approach to infiltrate Mr. Peterson's house by alternating perspectives, combining character skills to dramatically solve puzzles, uncover hidden mysteries, and reveal new pathways through your environment. Confront your fears, experience nightmarish dream sequences, and learn more about the secrets of the Hello Neighbor universe. That's good as well. Hello Neighbor. Switchback. It doesn't have a price, but this is available at launch. It's a launch title. Mostly all these games are available at launch title, except for it seemed as Firewall Ultra and Sierra Squad that I would talk about. Supermassive games, no add-ons. Same people who bought you Until Dawn Rush of Blood. It's going to take advantage of the eye tracking, head haptics, everything. Cannot wait for this. The Dark Picture Switchback VR Supermassive Games. PlayStation VR 2 required, PlayStation VR 2 6 controls required, VR playstyle sitting, no room scale, as you know. It's going to be like Until Dawn Rush of Blood, where you're required to sit. Some people stood up and played it, but better if you sit to get that, full immersion. PlayStation VR headset vibration is optional. PSVR 2 sense controller vibration is optional. And the PSVR 2 sense controller trigger effect is optional. Me personally, like I said, I'm turning all that on. Let's get on with the trailer. Imagine seeing that and the headset all up in your face. That looks real right there. That's gonna look good. If y'all have not seen an OLED display or OLED TV, I just highly advise you to go to your nearest Best Buy and just see the difference in OLED and just a regular LCD screen, and you will understand how big this is going to be. Like, just to see, just to take in. Horror, first-person shooter. Remember these words. Don't blink. You gotta listen to this carefully because this is amazing what they're going to do with the headset. Don't blink. Immerse yourself in this fast-paced roller coaster action horror shooter where every move you make could mean the difference between life and death. Experience the thrill of the most nightmarish VR roller coaster action shooter enhanced by the innovative features of PlayStation VR 2 and set inside the sinister world of the Dark Pictures anthology. Switchback VR will take players on a multi-sensory ride on a sinister roller coaster